So today we will see about payroll flow patterns. So we will see about payroll flow patterns. Okay, what is meant by payroll flow patterns and where we will use that? So while we submit any flow, we will use payroll flow patterns. We will open one environment. Now in my client groups, okay, as an implementation consultant, there are two things. One is as a payroll administrator, go with my client groups, and as an implementation consultant or functional consultant, go with setup and maintenance. Okay, go with setup and maintenance. Select your project. Select your project, like let us check FedEx implementation project. Okay, select your project. Always do like this. While you are doing any kind of setups, remember always do it in your project. Okay, but even if you are doing with FSM also, that is same. But you maintain the same structure and change the status of the particular task as completed, so that you will have a proper way of doing things. Payroll flow patterns. Okay, so payroll flow patterns. The first one is define payroll flow patterns, workforce deployment, and define payroll. Payroll flow patterns, workforce deployment, define payroll flow patterns. So select this one. If you select either of these three, that is same, but better to select with our offering is workforce deployment. When you export setups at the offering level, that will be a problem. So again, you have to go to compensation offering. So better select with workforce deployment offering in that define payroll. In that define payroll flow patterns. Click on payroll flow patterns. Okay. So while selecting payroll flow patterns, it is asking what is the scope. Obviously, it will ask scope. Select the scope as US
legislative data group.
Okay. If you want any help on payroll flow patterns, click on this document link, the help document. Okay. Now we came to payroll flow patterns. So we will come directly from the implementation project or FSM, both are same. Or if you come via payroll admin also, both are same. 3 ways you can come. But better always do as an implementation consultant. Okay. Always do as an implementation consultant. So this is the payroll flow patterns. Okay. I want to copy one payroll flow pattern and create another. I want to copy from existing payroll flow pattern and create new one. Okay. So first of all, in order to see what are the different flows available in the system, we need to go to my client groups, payroll, submit a flow. Okay. My client groups, payroll, submit a flow. Select US LDG. Okay. So these are the flow names. These are the available flow names, address validation process. Okay. Adjust multiple balances, articles, archive period. So these are the different payroll flows that are available, payroll flows that are available. Calculate payroll. Submit a process to calculate payroll run results such as gross to net results. Calculate payroll. You just click on this calculate payroll. So it will ask like this. What is the flow name? Payroll period, and runtime. And if you click on submit button, it will calculate payroll. Okay. So now what I will do, I'll copy from calculate payroll. Okay. I'll copy from calculate payroll and create a new payroll for my company. Okay. So calculate payroll. And there is another process We can view this payslips also. Quick payments to payslips to single employee.
Sir, spelling wrong, sir. Quick spelling.
Okay. Okay. Quick payments for payslip for single employee. We will copy this one also and we will create our own. So we have created this one, right? We will remove this one. Or we will create our own another something like this. First of all, we will see calculate payroll. And if it is working fine, then we will see up to payslips, quick payments to payslips. Okay. Where I have to go? Home page. At this point of time, as an implementation consultant, I have to go to
Project manage project.
setup and maintenance,
Manage implementation projects.
manage implementation projects. Always do like this only, just for a practice purpose, do like this. Okay. Payroll
Okay,
flow patterns. Go to task. Here, search for the task. Okay, calculate payroll. In which LDG we want to create?
US LDG.
US LDG. Okay, calculate payroll. So just select this one. The blue color should be in that particular row and click on copy. There are copy, create, delete, all these things, right? Create and delete all these things. Select the blue color. Click on copy. Calculate payroll. So I want to create payroll. Okay. So it will start copying the same thing into our customized flow pattern, that is FedEx calculate payroll. So it will be helpful for our naming convention, so that for our FedEx we will use this FedEx. So in a particular enterprise, there are so many companies, but they are legal entities. So we will use our own customized flow pattern for our each legal entity. Okay. FedEx calculate payroll. Okay, FedEx calculate payroll. Just go inside that one. So what is the task that is there? Calculate payroll. There is only one task. Okay. And task sequence. Start flow, calculate payroll, and then end flow. Parameters. Parameter means what are the input parameters? Payroll, payroll period, run type, process date, return, consolidation group. These are the, if it is mandatory means you have to mandatorily you have to give. If it is not mandatory, only display purpose means it's optional. See here, there are three. We can also create our own payroll flow patterns from the scratch, and we can add parameters as well. Okay. In future classes, I will explain. At this point of time, we don't go into that level. Just we can copy from the existing one. Okay. Once we are comfortable with our existing copy, then we will see that how to create our own payroll flow patterns with our own parameters. So connected flows. If you want to connect this one to any other flow, you can mention here. Review. So calculate payroll. Calculate payroll is not a manual task. It's an automated task. If it is a manual task, it will show manually. It will show here manual. Okay. Now click on done. Okay. Click on done. Click on done. Now I want to change the status here to completed. At least I have created one payroll flow pattern, right? So I have changed here the status as completed. Status as completed. Click on done. Now just we have to verify. We have verified in payroll flow patterns. Payroll flow pattern, FedEx calculate payroll is coming properly, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we need to verify whether we are able to use that as an administrator or not. So as an implementation consultant, we have created FedEx payroll. FedEx calculate payroll.
Calculate payroll.
Now when we go to my client groups, means as an administrator, whether we are able to use that calculate FedEx calculate payroll or not, we have to check. So end user, whether it is coming properly for end user means what here? Payroll administrator. Are you able to follow me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the first step we have done? What is the first step we have done? And with which role we have done?
Implementation consultant.
Step 1.
Copied calculate payroll.
Sorry.
Copied calculate payroll.
Yes. So we have gone to manage implementation projects. Okay, and selected our project FedEx implementation, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, Vamsi?
Yes, sir.
So with which role we have gone?
Application. Yes, sir.
Copied existing
Calculated.
payroll
Calculated.
flow and created new payroll flow client requirement. What is the name of the customized payroll flow?
FedEx. FedEx calculated quick pay. Payroll.
FedEx
Calculated.
calculate payroll, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is what all these things are as a part of functional consultant I have done, right?
Yes, sir.
As a part of functional consultant I have done. But now once it is completed, as which role I have to use this one? FedEx calculate. For whom sake I have created FedEx calculate payroll?
For payroll administrators.
For end users, yes. End users, right?
Yes,
Here
sir.
the end users means whom?
Payroll administrator.
Very good. So payroll admin or manager, depend upon who is using. For these users, I have created FedEx calculate payroll, right?
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to, if I am going as a my client groups, what we have to consider as an end user, we need to consider. Okay. If I am going to setup and maintenance, okay. Functional consultant always goes via setup and maintenance, manage implementation project. End users always goes via my client groups. Always remember this one. But sometimes we will go with my client groups also. That is also accepted, because why it is accepted is there is only one enterprise, and everything, if you are having multiple roles, we can go like whichever way you want, but always follow the practical way of doing things. Okay. As a functional consultant, we have to go with manage implementation projects. As an end user, we will go with my client groups. Now we came as an end user and we need to verify that flow is working fine or not, right?
Yes, sir.
So just
Submit a flow.
go to submit a flow and check for FedEx calculate.
Payroll.
Okay, we need to select the LDG. Okay. So FedEx calculate payroll, right? We have selected the LDG, it is coming proper. Now, in order to do calculate payroll, we will hire one new employee, right? We need to hire one new employee and attach payroll for that particular person, and then we will run the payroll, right? Go to home page, new person. Okay, hire an employee. Okay, I want to hire with current date only, or I want to hire with past date. Okay, let us take it as January 1st. January 1st, 2025. Legal employer, I want to go with CD data. Previous one, legal entity. Last name, let us take, okay. Title, always give male, always give gender and date of birth. Date of birth 11/85. Okay, Please give date of birth, that is mandatory for the payroll, to run the payroll. Gender, just give any gender, that's okay. Somebody has enabled descriptive flex fields. Okay. Let's click on national identifiers. Click on next. Okay, before doing this, we need to verify whether that somebody quickly verify in this environment approvals are enabled or disabled.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. Please just quickly log in. And if it, the approvals are disabled, please enable the approvals before I submit this transaction. Okay. Somebody doing that one?
Yes, sir, I am doing. Yeah, hire an employee approval is done, sir.
Okay.
It is enabled only.
It is in blue color tick mark, right?
Yeah, correct, sir.
Just search the employee. Okay. You are able to see this person, right? Now go to person results page. Okay. So till April, they have run the retro pay with $0. Now we will remove these things. Okay, now we have removed all the retro pay. Now just we from January 1st, we can run the payroll for this particular person. Okay. Now we will go to submit a flow. Submit a flow. Select the LDG. Select FedEx. FedEx calculate payroll. Okay. We have customized the payroll according to our requirements. I've changed the name. We can change inside flows also, but at this point of time, it is too early. Okay. So payroll flow. Let us take FedEx January month. FedEx January month payroll. Okay. FedEx January month payroll. Required parameters. What is payroll? Month payroll. Payroll period. So what is the payroll period? Here, I want to run for the month January and run type is regular. Just give the naming convention for your understanding purpose. Payroll 2025. Click on
Submit.
In this, there is only one process, that is calculate payroll. Right?
Yes, sir.
Here, the standard payroll process got completed.
Completed.
Okay. Just go inside here.
Sages.
So there is one particular person. Okay. That is,
Yes, sir.
did we attach it this particular person?
No, sir.
Automatically it got triggered, right? Because in this particular monthly payroll, in this particular environment, there is only one person. So for that reason, it got triggered. Okay. So is this 1 second? Let me check back again. FedEx. Okay. FedEx calculate payroll. We have given particular person name, right? FedEx calculate payroll. It will take only one person details only. We are not giving anywhere the particular person name here. So at this point of time, monthly payroll, it's having only one person that is triggered. Okay. For if you particular person, if there are more number of employees are there, it will calculate payroll for all the people in the month of January. Okay. Here we are not giving any particular one person. Now we will check quick payments to payslips for single employee. It is also a custom payroll. We will see this one for single one employee. Okay. Let us take, I am running payroll for only one employee, that is customized payroll. Okay. Already January I have run, right? February.
Yes, sir. February.
February month payroll 2025. So payroll is monthly payroll period.
To 2025.
Of 2025. 2025. Process date. So at this point of time, run date. Regular.
Sir.
So this is the payroll relationship ID. Payroll relationship ID means for which person you want to run the payroll. 100,037. Now I am giving one particular person. Starting check number, just to give some process date when you want to process this payroll. So now I want to run this payroll and see what will happen. Okay, for only one employee until payslips. Okay, click on submit. Until generate payslips. We will see whether it will generate payslip for that employee or not. Recalculate payroll for retroactive changes. So what is this process? We know, right? If any past payments are pending, that will calculate and add those payments in the current month. Okay, we have already seen this process, right?
Yes, sir.
Recalculate payroll for retroactive changes.
Retroactive changes.
If any past payments are pending, it will calculate and it will add to the current payroll. Okay, there is no past payments are pending, just it will click on complete. Okay, now calculate payroll. So it will run the calculate payroll process. So calculate payroll completed. Calculate prepayments. Before paying that one, it will check that prepayments process. So calculate prepayments also completed. So this is all we are running only for one employee. That's why it is completing quickly. Now archive periodic payroll results. Whatever the results you calculate, it will store in XML format. Those results will be displayed in the generate payslips only. Archive periodic payroll results, it will store, it is archiving the results for the month of February. Okay, archive periodic payroll results also completed. Now it is paying generate check payments. If we have to give as a check payment, it will generate check payments. If it is electronic fund transfer, it will transfer through electronically. The generate check payments process is in progress. Okay, now generate check payments also completed. Make electronic fund transfer, EFT payments are in progress. Okay, make EFT payments also completed. Okay, now it is generating the payslips. If the payslips are configured properly for single employee, it will pass. Sometimes if it is not configured properly, it will fail. Let's see whether it is configured properly or not. Successfully generated the payslips. So there is no error, right? 7 out of 7 got completed. Okay, now go to, so for one employee only we have triggered, right? Payroll.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
for
sir.
one employee we have done quick payments. Okay, we have triggered the payroll. Okay, now we have to verify the payslips. So for Shalmaro, we have to verify payslips. View attachment. Okay. How much payroll we have given for him? Monthly payroll?
$10,000.
$10,000. So payroll got generated, right? Payslip got generated. This is $10,000. And what are the deductions? These are the deductions. Okay. And net payment is this one. So regular salary, this one. So year to date, Y2D. What is year to date? Why it is showing $20,000?
January and February month.
Correct. So January also we have run the payroll, right? So that
Yes,
is
sir.
the reason it is showing year to date. Means year to date means till February 28th. How much you paid for this employee? $20,000. Okay. So this is the check number we have given, right?
Sir.
1000457. So this is how we will run the payroll and view the payslip for single employee. Okay. And customized payroll, that too. This is our customized payroll, right? FedEx
quick
quick
payment.
payments. Generally, what is the flow name is quick payments to payslips for single employee. That one I have given my own company name FedEx so that I can easily understand or I can easily get that. Suppose there are Tata or TCS, Tata Motors, TCS, Tata Consumer Products, Tata LXI. So you want to run payslip for Tata Motors, I have to quickly understand which company I have to run. So within the enterprise also there are so many companies are there. So for that I can easily configure or rename accordingly so that for me I can easily search within the submit flow. Okay, now as an employee, I have to verify whether that is coming properly or not. Okay, payslips are coming properly or not. Now reset the password, go to user accounts. But here we have not given any email ID. Right? While creating user, we have not given any email ID. So that's the reason I'm going to security console. From security console only, I'm resetting the password. Okay, don't do like this. But for our convenience purpose, we are doing like this. Okay. Let's reset the password. Welcome one. Welcome one. Reset the password. Okay. Click on done. What is the user ID? Logout. Okay. Now where we need to go? So my payslips.
My payslip.
So we have done one payslip, right? We have run two payment with only one payslip. Only we have done for generating a payslip. We have done only one. For the month of January, you have not generated the payslips, right?
Yes, sir.
Only you have calculated the payroll.
Quick payroll.
Okay, select that month of February and download the payslip. Download. Okay. So this is the payslip. Okay. As an end user, means as an employee, I'm verifying my payslip. Okay. And verifying all the details are coming properly or not from January 1st, 2025. Okay. Administrator, US one legal entity. So all these things I have to verify. Okay. I'll save this payslip in some place. Okay. So payslips. Okay. So I hope everybody understood this payroll flow patterns and customization of payroll flow patterns, right?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. And how we can use this one. Okay. Okay, team, I think we are done with this payroll flow patterns.